Atlantic hurricane season is heading towards its peak. Josephine and Kyle have dissipated in the Atlantic. There are 2 areas to watch for possible tropical development in the week ahead. It's not uncommon for there to be multiple areas to watch for tropical development in late August. The Atlantic hurricane season has already had an active start, and this week there are 2 new areas to watch for possible tropical development. In the week that has passed, we saw tropical storms Josephine and Kyle form in the Atlantic. Both of those systems have now dissipated, and neither of them brought significant impacts to any land areas. Now we will be looking at other areas of disturbances according to the National Hurricane Center. They are tracking these areas for possible formation into the next tropical depression or storm. The first system will track into the Caribbean Sea through early this week. Its fast movement should prevent tropical development in the near-term future. This system will be watched a bit more closely once it reaches the Central and Western Caribbean during the second half of this week. A slower movement and more favorable upper-level winds might give it a chance to slowly organize into a tropical depression by that time. However, the NHC has given the system a medium chance of developing into a tropical depression over the next 5 days. Second area of focus is a tropical wave located in the far eastern Atlantic Ocean, off the coast of Africa. No land areas will be affected by this system as it tracks through the tropical Atlantic in the week ahead. Conditions in the atmosphere and the ocean may allow for some slow development later this week as it tracks towards the central Atlantic. This system has been given a medium chance of developing into a tropical depression over the next 5 days. It is not unusual to be tracking multiple disturbances in the Atlantic for tropical development. This time of the year, some of these disturbances form into tropical storms and hurricanes, but others do not. Tropical activity usually increases in the Atlantic by late August as oceanic and atmospheric conditions become most favorable for hurricane development. The peak activity occurs around September 10th. An atmospheric scale wave of increased moisture and lift called the Madden-Julian Oscillation is moving eastward through the Pacific Ocean. When the increased moisture and lift reaches a tropical ocean basin, the chance of getting a tropical depression or storm is increased for the period of a week. In the heart of the hurricane season, this wave can also lead to tropical cyclone outbreaks as the wave passes. The tropical cyclone outbreaks have quick bursts of activity consisting of 3 or more tropical depressions or storms in a week or 2 in one basin. This wave is expected to have its peak influence on the Atlantic in the final 10 days of the month before moving out of the Atlantic early in September. It is far too early to know where storms could form or how many will form in this period, but we should all be prepared, especially going into the peak of the hurricane season. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Let me know how you're making necessary preparations for the second half of the hurricane season. Of course, as the meteorologists have stated, we are heading towards the peak. And of course, with atmospheric and oceanic conditions being favorable for these systems, we should take all the necessary precautions leading up to the last segment or during this last portion of the hurricane season. It will end soon. Just continue to be prepared and stay safe. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you have not already done so. Like or dislike if you choose to do so, so we can understand what it is that you like. And share the content across various social media platforms. Thanks for watching.